Larry Scrott was the talk of housewives and cleaning experts when he rose to fame in the Syrit Bang television adverts in 2005. His bland looks and his ability to shout made him a daytime TV star, but behind his creepy smile and dead eyes lay a dark and shocking secret.
Hi, I'm Larry Scrott, and I'm a recovering solvent abuser.
Spending hours a day testing cleaning products took its toll on Larry. The strength of the Syrit Bang power cleaners caused strong fumes, which he slowly became addicted to.
I had no idea that the cleaner was dangerous. I thought I was just doing a good job, letting people know about a spray that could change their lives and their worktops. I mean, the stuff was really effective. If I could spread the word about how to make your toilet gleam whilst having some fun, I was happy.
But the fun didn't last long when Larry realised that he had become addicted to power cleaner. It became apparent on one night out with his fellow showbiz cleaning friends, Mr. Muscles and the toilet mallard.
We were having the time of our lives. We used to call ourselves the Cool Cleaners. There was a night in the West End. We were drinking. There were girls everywhere. We were signing autographs. The toilet mallard was being the typical ladies' man, signing pairs of breasts with his beak. Anyway, the other guys were loving life as usual. But I felt so low. I had for weeks. Nothing I could do, no matter how much I drank or what I did, nothing could recreate the adrenaline rush of being in front of a camera, buffing a plug hole with some Syrit Bang. So I went into the toilet of the club and took out a miniature bottle I'd had made for any cleaning emergencies. I unscrewed the lid and instantly the smell lifted my spirits. I stuffed my nose right in that bottle, and it was such a buzz. The rest of the week was a blur.
But it didn't end there for Larry, and soon he moved on from sniffing.
It didn't take long for me to get bored of just sniffing the fumes. I started looking for new kicks. I was constantly pushing for a bigger buzz, so I started drinking shots of the stuff. I was just having one before a night out, but before long it got more and more, until I was dependent on it. I couldn't get out of bed without having a couple of shots of the power degreaser.
Larry's fellow cool cleaners noticed a change in their friend and soon realised the gravity of his problems. Mr. Muscles explains how Larry was transformed into a Syrit Bang addled animal.
He used to be such a happy guy, the life and soul of the party. At first we thought he was just drinking too much, but it soon became apparent he was on something. He was out of control, staying out all night and sleeping all day. We knew he had a problem, but we realised how serious it had got when we caught him drinking out of his miniature Syrit Bang bottle in the toilet of our local fried chicken shop. He was all over the place. When he ran out of Syrit Bang, he went to his local convenience store and bought a cheap replacement. The normal Larry would never do that.
They realised an intervention was needed to get Larry clean. The toilet mallard recalls the moment they dragged him out of a show kitchen in B&Q whilst he was frantically cleaning.
He'd already cleaned all of the show kitchens in Homebase in Croydon and the Wembley IKEA. We'd found him and he'd collapsed, foaming at the mouth. We knew he'd been drinking Syrit Bang because his teeth were gleaming white. Toilet Mallard wants to know when he's getting paid for this, and if so, how much.
To date, Larry is the only recorded Syrit Bang abuser, but it is feared that there are at least 3 more in the UK suffering in silence. After that day in B&Q, Larry has turned his life around. He checked into rehab and he has now been clean for a year.
I feel like a new man. I haven't even thought about cleaning for months. Now I'm concentrating on raising awareness about this terrible addiction. I've always considered myself a singer-songwriter, so I decided to record one of my favourite rock songs for the charity I set up, the Larry Scrott Trust.
Larry is determined that what happened to him shouldn't happen to others. He is releasing his rework of the status quo classic Rocking All Over the World. Larry Scott's Banging All Over the World will be out at the end of this month.